hardest thing to do in sports today, but I think I'm pretty good at it. That's why I chose the topic of baseball records. First, I will tell you about hitting records. Then I'll tell you about pitching records. Then I'll tell you some other records. Think of how long Hank Aaron played. He played from 1954 to 1978. It took him all this time to hit 755 home runs. He broke the record in 1974 when he hit his 715th home run. Hank Aaron also holds the record of RBIs with 2,297. Roger Maris holds the season record of home runs with 61. Joe DiMaggio hit in 56 games in a row in 1941. That's over one-third of the season. Ty Cobb hit 367 from 1905 to 1928. Roger Hornsby holds the season record for batting average with 424. Pete Rose holds the all-time hits record. He had 4,256 hits. Pete played from 1963 to 1986. George Sisler owns the record of most hits in a season with 257. Who do you think is the greatest pitcher of all time? Here are some info to help you decide. From 1890 to 1911, Cy Young won a total of 511 games. That's a record. Here is something Mr. Cy Young didn't do: win more than 40 games in a season. Jack Chesbrough did this in 1904. He won 41 games. Karl won 24 straight games from 1936 to 1937. I think everyone agrees that Nolan Ryan is the strikeout king. He holds two records. He has the most strikeouts of all time with 5,668. And in 1973, he had 373 strikeouts. That's the other record. Ricky Henderson. When I say that name, what do you think of? Stolen bases, right? He's the all-time leader with 1,050. He also holds the season record of stolen bases with 130. Do you think a horse works hard? Is iron strong? Well, Lou Iron Horse Gehrig played in 2,130 games in a row. I don't think that record will ever be broken. Do you? I think baseball is the hardest sport. It takes a pro a whole lifetime to make a record. If you think baseball is easy, go grab a bat and get on the field. I think Florida State's the best college football team in the country. First of all, Florida State played the hardest teams like Miami, Florida, and Notre Dame. And Nebraska played a bunch of no-name teams like North Texas A&M and Nevada State. And West Virginia only played one good team, and that was Miami. They played a bunch of no-name teams like Pitt and New Hampshire. And Florida State, Nebraska, and West Virginia all won 11 games, except Florida State lost one, and they played 12. Florida State has better talent, and they have a better coach. I hope you think that Florida State's better, and I wish I was a coach so I could vote for them to be number one. I'm going to show you how to make a homemade rocket. The materials you need is one piece of kite string, one coat hanger, one balloon, one piece of masking tape, and straw. Now, you take a piece of masking tape and your straw, you put the straw inside the tip of the balloon, and you tape it around with a piece of masking tape. And then you get a coat hanger, and you kind of make it into like a spiral, so when you blow up the balloon, it can fit inside like this. Okay, then you get your piece of string, and you have somebody else hold the other end. Hold that in. Okay, then you take the top part of the coat hanger, and you put it around like that. And you blow up your balloon.
Ooh, wow.
And then you let it go, and it
No.
sometimes slides down, but sometimes it doesn't.
It did perfectly before. Try it one more time.
Poor Karl.
Wait, we did that.
Hold it straight.
Yes. Good.